here's a little run cycle with oboe. You can see here in the red, I've used the paintbrush tool to rough out the leg shapes or the leg drawings on a different layer. So here I have the leg as a symbol. If I go inside the symbol, if I double click and I go inside, you can see here I have all these drawings inside that symbol. It's contained in one symbol. And what the symbol does is I can move it around and it just moves all those drawings, keeps them all together. So whatever I have inside that symbol stays in place, and I can move the symbol around. I can put it here, and same with the arms. Like this arm has this animation inside of it. These are all raw drawings inside, so I can actually like grab it and manipulate it. So if I go outside of it, now the symbol, it's like all that stuff is contained inside, and I can't actually manipulate the drawing here. It's like a solid object with the animation inside, and then when I play it, it's playing what's inside, and I can edit what I want to show, which drawing I want to show up on the outside by typing in numbers on the keyframes. So if I press this arm, or click this arm, and then I go here and I click on the use frame picker, you can see the drawings inside the arm. And then depending on what I click, the arm will change to that drawing. Also, when I do my rough on the outside of the drawing, or outside of the symbol, when I go inside the symbol, I can go, if let's say I don't have the shape or the drawing that I need, I can actually go and create a blank keyframe, and then I can see the drawing. I'm inside the symbol, but I can see the drawing on the outside, and I can use that as a guide to do my cleanup. So I can actually go in here and just do a little cleanup using the drawing as reference. So for this drawing, you can see the rough of the leg is stretched out. I'm gonna change this leg to match my drawing, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I'm gonna double click the symbol, and then I'm gonna grab that drawing, drag it over to a new frame. That way I can keep the drawing, the original drawing, without changing it, and so I put it on a new frame. So now I have a new drawing that I can mess around with. I could change it up and then not affect the original drawing. So basically, as you're working, you just keep adding new drawings. By the time you're done, you have all these frames with different drawings that you can use when you need. And then I'll just go in here and I'll just drag this is vector, so you can actually drag the artwork around like this. And I'll use the rough as a guide. Sometimes I'll even just get rid of the fill inside so it doesn't get in the way. Grab the little foot. Pull this over here. Sometimes I'll just delete a section of it so I can create like a corner that I can drag around. So like I'll do that, because right here I want a straight line, so I deleted this section so I can have a corner to grab, and then I'll just use this to like cancel itself out like that. There you go. So I created the pants. And then I'll grab the foot, put it in its place, connect it to the leg. Okay. And then when I'm done with it, I'll to color in this area, because it's open here, it won't color it, so I have to close it. I'll select the line tool right here, select the line tool, drag it from here to here, so I close it off here. Oh, I need to make sure it's on the same layer as yeah, see the leg layer is on this, I mean the leg drawing is on this layer here, and then the line tool I was putting down here, so I need to actually grab the line, Control X to cut it, and then I'll click on the leg, and then Control Shift V to paste in place. So now it's closed off. And then I'll grab the paint tool and fill it in, but I need to grab the correct color first. So I'll pick the color picker, click on the color I want, go to the drawing and fill it in. There you go. So then I'll go back out to my animation where I'm animating the character, and I'll click on the leg, and that was drawing number 18. So when I go outside, I'll click on the leg. In the properties, I'll type in the number 18, and you can see the leg will change to that drawing. And then if I get rid of my roughs, there you go. Okay, so I finished the legs, and if I hit play, you can see it looping. And you'll notice that I started roughing out the belly flopping as he's running. Usually I'll animate the character first, and then I'll go in on a new layer and animate any like you know, like the belly flopping or ears or hair or just something like a secondary animation is what that's called. Usually if you see everything is like in full color, and the line work here doesn't really stand out much, so but I like to kind of focus on what I'm animating and kind of push everything else to the back. In Flash there's really no option to do that, so what I do is I create an opaque color, and I pick the rectangle tool. I create a new blank layer above everything except the drawings that I'm working on currently, which are this red belly drawing. And then on this new layer, what I'll do is I'll draw my rectangle, and you can see I dimmed out everything in the back. I'll lock that layer so I can't select it, and then now I can draw on, oops, I go on the layer that I'm actually animating on. I was clicking on the wrong layer. And then I can draw, and my drawing kind of stands out. It's almost like putting a new sheet of paper over your drawings and then drawing on the new sheet of paper.